Excited to have you with us as we dive into one of the most transformative shifts in communication technology, which is the AI-powered speech integrated telephony. We are so glad that you are able to make it into this session today, considering your busy schedule. We have a lot in store for you today, insightful presentation. We're going to have a live demo and a peek into how real-time AI agents are revolutionizing in terms of customer engagement and operations and productivity across industries, most especially within Africa and other emerging Africa markets. Our speakers are experts in AI and communication space. They'll be sharing practical use cases, innovation trends, and what this means for businesses like yours moving forward. Before we begin, just a few housekeeping notes. This session is being recorded and the replay will be shared after the event. Please feel free to drop your questions and the question and the chat box has also been enabled throughout the session. We'll take them during the dedicated time for that. If you experience any technical issues, our support team is available in the chat to assist you. All right, without further delay, let's kick things off. It's my pleasure to introduce our first speaker, that is Ahmad Jabate. He's the CEO at Kazoko. He will be taking us through the introduction proper. He will let us know what is new in Kazoko and what is in it for you. Over to you, Ahmad.
Oh, thank you very much, Adonai. Let me start by sharing my own experience. Last week, I was fortunate enough to travel with my family to Paris for a few days of entertainment. And little do I realize that once we were there, our flights were booked for return on Friday. But when we landed in France, we realized that all the airport staff in Paris were on a strike. So for us to travel on a Friday wasn't possible. Well, that's okay, right? It's simple. All I have to do is to pick up the phone and call the airline, which I did. And what do I hear? Thank you for calling. Please listen carefully as our menu options have changed. And just like that, I was thrown into the maze. Press 1 for existing reservations, press 2 for new bookings, press 3 for luggage, press 4 for something else. Okay, press 1. Please enter your 9-digit reservation number. Oh, yeah, I see. So I fumbled through my mailbox, and after a few attempts, I've managed to figure out my reservation number. I punched into the phone, and then more prompts. Then hold music, then the robotic voice again. I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Let's try that again. So by minute 12, I was shouting into the phone like some desperate soul lost in the jungle, trying to shout out human, representative, agents, anything I could think of, but nothing. And here's the irony. 6 years ago, when we started Kazuku, we began with one mission, and it was to help businesses stay close to their customers. And for years, we've powered contact centers and delivered modern telephony communication solutions to most ambitious brands. From SIP trunks to DID numbers, we've been the silent infrastructure behind hundreds and millions of such conversations. Thinking it's being helpful, it's being efficient, and it's being organized. But me experience this as a customer, I felt like we are building fortress just to keep customers out. And here's the disconnect. Customers want to be understood. Brands wants to serve at scale. But the systems we've built, IVRs, call trees, chatbots with 5 script loops, 10 scripts loop, these are not bridges. They are barriers. They reduce humans to options on a menu. Now let's fast forward. Same flight, Same issue, but this time I'm not talking to a machine that can only hear numbers. I'm talking to a voice agent that gets me. I say, hey, I need to change my flight from Paris to London. And the response, sure. I see that there is a strike going on in Paris. A lot of customers called and I've been helping them. I can surely sort you out. I see you are booked for Friday at 10:30 a.m. Shall I look for what options you have? Now that's generative AI. Not reading from a script, not waiting for me to press 5. In fact, it understands the context, the intent, the emotion. It is aware that there's a strike at airport and it can suggest options from train, taxi, and whatnot. And most of all, it doesn't make me repeat myself saying 3 times and it says, I didn't quite get that when I was clearly saying yes. It just helps instantly, naturally, humanly. So here's the truth. Customers don't hate automation. They hate feeling like no one is listening. They hate being forced to conform to systems that weren't designed with them in mind. And generative AI, ladies and gentlemen, can change that. It flips the system. Instead of customers learning to speak machine, the machine learns to speak human. It learns me. And not just me, but millions of customers, each with their own quirks, needs, frustrations, and stories. Well, this is all good, but some of us may be thinking, we don't need IVRs. We don't need phone trees. We have WhatsApp and we have chat and we have other channels. According to a 2023 report by Zendesk and Gartner, 64% of customers still prefer voice when the issue is urgent, it's emotional, complex, when people are frustrated, anxious, trying to resolve a billing issue or a travel issue, they default to voice. So voice is still the king in high stakes situations. Phone support still drive loyalty. It's proven by the research. And most of all, in most cases in industries like banking, telecoms, healthcare, normally IVRs are often the gateway to other channels like WhatsApp and chats. And also, WhatsApp doesn't automatically is personalized by default. Most people think that WhatsApp is a good experience, but most are still menu-driven scripts as well. They are no better than IVRs, just with buttons instead of keypads. Without generative AI, they are still the same cold, repetitive, and shallow. So what's the answer? The answer is multimodal, omni-channel intelligence. It isn't just voice, it isn't just messaging, it's voice and messaging and email and app and website, all powered by Gen AI that knows who the customer is and understand their context across channels and delivers a consistent human-like experience. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what Kazuku AI platform is. Kazuku AI is a multimodal platform that is designed and powered by AI that works across all the channels. It's an enterprise-grade system, meaning that it leverages all the power of your that you see on your chat GPT, but all in your strong AI enterprise context. You can work with off-the-shelf models like Whisper or Claude, or Kazuku also enables small language models which are trained for your enterprise, for your needs specifically. We understand that a lot of telephony is already integrated, so we allow customers to bring their own telephony and lines and so on. But for your convenience, we have also facilitated those integrations So you can start straight from our integrated telephony. Our end-to-end stack also include our CRM and desk and ticketing systems that you can use off the shelf, or you can integrate the platform straight into your own CRM and ticketing platforms. Kazuku.ai is delivered through a set of APIs, apps, and SDKs that you can embed directly into your environments. And finally, it's a modular system by design. You are not locked in with vendors. In fact, you can pick and choose whatever components that work for you. But that's fine. Most of all, our secret sauce is our ability to work with partners, and some of you are here, and I welcome you all. We believe that enterprise customers have strong bonds with their vendors, with their partners, forged over years of working together. And therefore, we are proud to announce that Kazuku.ai platform is designed with partners as the key deliverers, distributors of this AI technologies to the world. So it's not just our opportunity, it's an opportunity for all of the partners who are on this call and beyond, thinking how they can benefit from this remarkable technology that we are going to experience shortly. So we are open to working with partners, and the platform is designed to make part around the partners and to make them offer these solutions to their existing customers and their new customers. So without further ado, let me hand over to my colleague Faida, who is product manager at Kazuku, to walk you through some of the real demos and explain some real cool things behind this technology. So over to you, Faida.
Thank you, Ahmed, for the introduction. Assalamu alaikum, bonjour, and a very good day to everybody joining us from across the world. I'm Faida Ali. I'm a product manager at Kasuku, and I'm thrilled to invite you and show you guys the live demo. Before we dive in, I want to give you an overview of the Kasuku platform. We have agnostic AI voice APIs, numbering services, and Kasuku contact center solutions. Today, we will be focusing on our star of the day, which is our agnostic AI agents. These assistants use generative AI to hold conversations, answer calls, understand intents, and converse naturally with your client base. It can handle complex queries and escalate to human agents if or when necessary, with the full context carried forward to your human agent. So we're going to dive in by going straight to the live demo. We will walk you through how to set up your agent, configure, and test the AI agent. So let us begin by going to the live demo. Let me just share my screen again. Okay, so you guys can do this on your own as well. You can go to our platform, kasugo.ai, and click on the Drive Live demo. In this section, this will be our first demo. You will see that you have two options available to fill in fields. You will select a voice and accent based on your client base. For instance, in this example, we will be using a South African voice from Carl, and he will be giving us the demo. You will then select an AI agent type. We have pre-built templates to cater for various different industries. In this section, our main focus on our templates were healthcare systems. We were doing e-commerce and any sales promotion. So in this demo, we will be doing the GP appointment AI agent. So once you have selected your voice according to your client base, you have selected your type of prompt, you will then select Talk to the AI assistant. I will share the sound in a few moments. I just want to give a little bit more context to this. So once you select Talk to the AI agent will immediately respond to you, and you will prompt it with the questions that you require answers to. The great thing about these AI agents are when you speak to it in a different language, it will respond to you instantly in that language, because that is the generative AI and the adaptiveness of AI. Let me just reshare my screen. I forgot to include sound. Now select Talk to the AI agent. So this is our first demo.
Hey, my name is Smart Assistant, and I am a call assistant of NHS Compliance General Practitioner. Tell me issue.
I have issues with my lower back.
For lower back issues, it's essential to consult with a GP for a proper assessment and treatment plan. Please provide me with your availability, and I will check for the earliest available appointment for you.
I am available immediately. Okay. So as you can see, since the AI agent was not trained to immediately answer, it will stop. However, please note that in this conversation bubble, you will be able to test your AI agent. You will be able to see how it interacts with your clients. Does it respond in the correct tone that you want it to? And as you can note as well, the AI agent, he speaks naturally and he speaks naturally and he will converse with the context that he has been provided with. In this as well, the AI agent, you can also give it more information if necessary. Let me just show you now how it would respond if I respond to it in a different language.
Hey, my name is Smart Assistant, and I am a call assistant of NHS.
The AI agent, as soon as I start speaking over it, it immediately stops, listens, and then it responds with what it is, what you have responded to it. So the next demo that we will be doing is the incoming call. Amar will then now play the role of Adam, who will be our incoming call customer. I will be the human agent, Lucy, who will receive the call once Ahmed has asked to speak to an human agent. So, Ahmed, can you call the incoming call number and then put your phone on loudspeaker so we can hear the interactions?
Sure, Faida. So we're now demoing the the human caller who is calling a call center, and that call center has an AI agent that is configured to take the calls, right?
Yes,
Excellent. Faida, could you quickly show on the screen where you have made that configurations for the
yes.
purpose of this demo?
The incoming call.
Okay, incoming call screen. So I'm going to call the number that Faida has given that is attached to this incoming agent. The reason is, yeah, okay, Faida, if you give me the number and I'm going to dial right now.
Just a second, let me paste the number for you.
Okay, I see this chat is turned off, so you might want to give it to me on my private chat.
Sure thing, just give me a second.
No problem.
Okay. Please note that for this specific demo, we will be doing a UK sales demo, a UK voice with a sales promotion as
Agent. Yeah.
a sales promotion agent. Yes.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to call this number, and this number is attached to an AI agent that is designed for our own Kazuku sale promotion. So it is trained on our Kazuku sort of products to provide more information and route calls to our sales team. So Faida, if you pass me the number, please,
I've
so that I
passed
can
it on
call.
our WhatsApp.
Okay, you passed on the WhatsApp. Let me pick it from WhatsApp. Apologies for that. So I'm going to call this number. It's a 044742788172. It's a normal UK phone number, so I'm going to call using my phone dialer. And hopefully I'll put my.
Hi, retail customer. I'm your AI assistant here to guide you through the Kasuku Voice AI platform and its key features.
Okay, what products do you offer?
We offer the Kasuku Voice AI platform, an all-in-one solution designed for enterprise-grade use. Its primary goal is to transform customer engagement and help scale real-time agents.
Okay.
The platform integrates
Okay, I get it. Can you confirm? Can you please connect me to your sales team so I can get a little bit more information from them? Okay, so I'm hearing a transfer tone, and FIDA is already set up as a sales assistant on our platform.
So as you can see, yeah, I'm getting the incoming call.
Hey, FIDA, I have to allow your microphone. Okay, so the conversation is, hey, FIDA.
Hey, Faida.
Yes, definitely,
Yes,
definitely.
definitely,
Thank you.
definitely. Thank you.
That's brilliant. Thank
That's
you so
brilliant.
much.
Thank you so much.
I could hear the echo, so I didn't speak too much with the Kazuku assistant. But thank you. So a few points here. As you have noticed, the AI agent in this case, we have triggered this AI agent from a phone number. And the AI agent was the voice that was, it was an English, typical British English voice. And the AI agent was trained. If a customer wants to speak to an agent, it would automatically forward the call. And you could see here that the call was then forwarded to the call center. In this case, the call center platform, which was manned by our colleague Fida, and she received the call. And Fida, you want to quickly show the calls were recorded and timestamped and all of that?
Yes, so as you can see my screen, so you can see there that because Amr is already a contact, the call was recorded as the incoming call. And if you go further up, you will be able to also see that all Amar's interactions is available on this platform. So you can see there is chat, there is incoming calls, there is outgoing calls that was made to Amr by whichever agent made the calls as well. And as you come down, you will see that the last interaction that was made with Amr is the last interaction that would show over here. So these transcripts, these will be available and sent to you via the APIs that we will provide to you as the client when you get this service from us.
Awesome. So let's continue, Faida, with our other demos.
Okay, so the next demo that I'm going to show you is the outbound AI call assistant. So similar concept of you having your inbound, you can do your outbound agent as well. So we will select the country. We will be doing Nigeria for this demo. We will select the language as English, and then we will select the voice. And in this AI demo type, we will select the data collection AI agent prompt as the use case. Now, as you can see, you will see that there is a little bit more fields to fill in. You will put in an agent name. When your AI agent calls out, this is the name the AI agent would display. So we will say, for instance, Alice is the AI agent with the customer's name. So when you're doing these calls, you will be put in a specific customer's name because you will be contacting specific clients. So for instance, we'll put in Adam as the client's name. And in this demonstration, Amr will be playing the role of Adam. Alice will be our AI agent, and then I will add in me as the human transfer agent number. So once Ahmed gets the call as Adam, the customer, he will then interact with the AI agent as the script has prompted the AI agent. He will ask it questions, or the AI agent will ask him questions. When it comes to the point where the AI agent can't assist Amr or Adam, the customer, he will then automatically transfer over to the human agent, or Adam, the customer, can request to speak to a human agent. And these contexts are sent to the human agent beforehand so that the human agent knows that this client is called, has requested to be transferred, or is being transferred due to either the AI agent lacks the knowledge or the human has requested to speak to the AI agent. So again, please note that this portal is just for testing and development. we will provide you with the APIs, and this will be integrated into your system, and you'll be able to do the calls automatically. So, Amar, are you ready to receive the customer
Sure.
call?
Yeah, my phone is here.
So I've now placed the call. Amar will receive the outbound call.
Yeah, I can see my phone ringing, and it's coming from a debt collection company. I could see the. So I'm gonna open my phone, put it on speaker. Hello? Hello?
Regarding an important financial matter. Our records indicate that you have an outstanding balance of £4,000. I would like to assist you with resolving this today. How would you like to proceed with your payment?
Okay. Can we have can I get a payment plan? Can I get a payment plan, or can I discuss payment options?
Absolutely, Adam. We can discuss the payment plan to help you manage the outstanding balance. Would you like to proceed with the payment plan option, or do you have a specific amount in mind that you would like to pay initially?
I can pay £100 today. Okay, so at this point, the AI agent was programmed to disconnect because the tool calling didn't have this particular response, meaning that we for the demo purposes, we wanted AI agent to take no action. But we're going to re-simulate this scenario. And in this case, I would simulate that situation again, that I would want to transfer or talk to someone. So if either if you reinitiate the call, and then we'll show you how in this case the agent is programmed to pass it on to the contact center behind in order to discuss other options. So again, just for everyone's knowledge, with FIDA, yeah, okay, you can initiate the call again, and hopefully we'll receive the call again. And okay, I'm getting the call.
My name is Alice, and I am a professional debt collection AI agent working for Spaceless Sprocket.
Okay, what is it regarding?
I'm calling to speak with you about an outstanding balance of £4,000. May I confirm that I'm speaking with Adam?
That's true, I am Adam.
Thank you for confirming, Adam. As I mentioned, I am calling from Stately Sprocket regarding your past due balance of £4,000. I would like to assist you in resolving this matter today. How would you like to proceed with your payment?
Can I speak to your human agents, please, in order to have a bit more thorough discussion on this? Okay, good. I could see that I'm put on hold. And Faida, if you okay. Oh, hi. Who's this?
You have asked to speak to an agent regarding a plan for payment.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Faida. Excellent. So again, just to highlight a few points about this demo, in this case, as you could see, the voice is personalized to Nigerian accent. So again, this is one thing that instead of a robotic voice, the AI, you can configure a specific accent or dialect, or you can also clone existing voices. That is also feasible. One thing you have probably noticed is the voice activity detection. We as humans, our speech is kind of incoherent, and we speak over each other. So as you could see that the agent, the AI agent, was able to detect and pause even if it's in the middle of the conversation. So it is very close to a natural human conversation. And of course, this is just a demo that we wanted to give you an options. And finally, just wanted to highlight that we have just created these demos and these pages to assist in the demonstration. All of this platform is delivered in the form of an APIs and SDKs that customers like yourselves would directly integrate into their environment. And Faida, perhaps you could show Swagger and all the SDKs at some point that allows this kind of integration to happen. And all of those LLMs and the prompts, perhaps Faida, you could go to the prompt section as well, where Mhm. Thank you.
Okay, so this is the prompting section. So this is where you will configure how your AI agent interacts with your customers. You will train it on your brand awareness, how you want the tone of voice to be, and any product specifications that you require. So as you can see, we have pre-built templates. So we pre-built these templates for demo purposes with limited information. So you will see that we have about seven pre-built prompts. And in these prompts, we give it a greeting. So this greeting would be how your AI agent interacts with your client when either an outbound call is placed or when an inbound call is received. So you can either choose like from our you can either choose from our pre-built prompts, or we can create a prompt custom to your business needs. So we will then give you a custom greeting, how you want your agents to be to welcome your customers. The AI prompt template, this is all the information you want your AI agent to know. You want to give them as much information and tonal variables as possible. So what you will do is you'll give it information, you'll give it how you want them to respond, and so forth. Then you have your variables. This is where you will give product specific data. For instance, you will put in product names, descriptions, your pricing ranges, and so forth. So by combining all three of these elements, you'll be able to essentially train how your AI agent will think, act, and respond exactly how you would train a new member that will come into your team. So this AI agent, the good thing is that this AI agent is available 24 hours a day, whereas your human agents, they are only available for a set amount of time. So the AI agent will be able to handle any FAQs, any small queries, even complex queries that you can program your AI agent to learn these things, and only hand over to a human once human intervention is needed. So once you have created and tested all your prompts, these will be available to plug and play into your systems, as Ahmed has mentioned, with APIs or SDKs, and with APIs and SDKs. So let me just give you an overview of what we have covered. So that's the report. So to summarize, we have covered how you will build and train your AI agent. We have some simulated live demos on how you will test your AI agent, how your AI agent handles incoming calls and escalations, and how your outbound agent handles calls and escalations as well. So these AI agents are deployable across multiple platforms. So whether you have a voice channel, you have a chat channel, or you want it entered into your website or your applications, this is all available. So thank you so much for your time and attention. I will now hand over to Shazad Sharai.
Can you hear me
great.
now?
Yes, great.
Huh?
Great. We can hear you now.
Okay. Thank you very much. Sorry for that. I hope everybody is doing great. So thank you very much, guys. Let me actually now share with you one of our client who is actually getting a lot of benefit from the technology that we offer. So this is one of our client named Gen Farm Life Sciences. They sell cosmetics and over-the-shelf beauty products, and they are one of the biggest in their category in Pakistan and Middle East. So they have been using our platform for more than 6 months now. And I remember when they first came to our platform, they had a lot of issues on their customer services. They were reactive. They couldn't answer their customers. People were expecting answers, but they were delayed. So all sorts of issues that you could expect from a growing business. And one of the challenge they had was how to scale their customer services and operations, and we have done that for them successfully. They are one of our happy clients. They are one of our ambassadors. So let me just share my screen and show you uh, everything in action, how they are using the platform, and how the customer experience is. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can, Shazad.
Okay, excellent, excellent. So this brand has connected all of their social media, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, uh, to our platform, and we have deployed our AI agent to respond to all their customer queries. And we have achieved more than 85% automation for them, and less than 2% of their chats are actually handed over to a human agent. So just look at these conversations which are happening, and there is no human involved. Everything is being done by the AI agent. So because this brand primarily works in Pakistan, so there's a lot of local language. So I have selected some of the conversations that we can go through to demonstrate how the AI agent works and performs and takes the customer interactions and go through them. So let me show you some of the very common scenarios that any of the B2C business can have. This business is specifically in e-commerce. They have a huge online presence. They have offline distribution in terms of they deliver their products to distribute their products through a lot of pharmacies in Pakistan. But for their online customers, for example, this person came through WhatsApp, and she said hello, assalamu alaikum, and then she shared the image. Now, a normal chatbot would have stopped here, struggle to understand, or do the reply subsequently. But our AI agent, it understood the context that the customer has shared a receipt for their order and is asking for the delivery information. So this is, for example, in local language, the person is saying, this order, when will this order be delivered? Please check and update me. Is this dispatched or not? So our AI agent went back, collected the information from the system, and then sent this response that this order has been fulfilled. So it extracted this order ID from the image. So customer has not shared any order ID, but just sent this image. So it has extracted it, fetched the information, told the customer that was placed on 10th of July and it's fulfilled. These were the items included in the order. It's in transit, and this is the tracking link for the third-party delivery partner. And now, after getting the response, customer is saying, "Okay, why it's too late?" So uh, a very fair question from the customer. I understand your frustration, and I'm really sorry for the delay. Sometimes unforeseen circumstances can affect delivery times, such as traffic, weather. For example, weather is bad these days in Pakistan, or logistical issues. If your order is delayed beyond the standard delivery times, I can assist by creating a ticket for you. So now at this point, if customer wants, our AI agent will create a ticket that the back office team can look at and give more details to the customer. So you can see uh, a lot of interactions involve scenarios like this where customer they want something very basic. I mean, it's usually they want to ask for their order, or they want to ask for certain policy. They want to know how to place an order. They want to know how to return an order and stuff like that. And customers, they have a very limited time that they are willing to give it to you. So I mean, one of the problem with the traditional customer services without AI is that either you have a huge team which can respond in real time. Otherwise, the customer will send you a message, and then if you respond back to the customer in a couple of hours, the customer might have gone somewhere or got busy with something else, or So even to establish the context, sometime ordinary businesses would spend maybe 1 or 2 days just to understand what a customer wants, because the conversation happening is very when the customer is asking, you are not available. When you are available, customer is not available. So stuff like that, which creates a very bad experience. We can see another example. Uh, let's see what's happening in this one. Uh, so the customer came and is saying, by the way, my screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Let me
Yes, it
let me
is.
just
Yes.
uh, zoom in. So I want to buy Anagro shampoo. So customer came, and by the way, they first sent some message like, "What do you mean by shop all?" I think it's a pre-populated message that they can send on WhatsApp. And this conversation is happening on WhatsApp. So the AI agent has explained what is shop all uh, means, And then it picked up the next question. I want to buy Anagro shampoo. And AI agent is saying very human-like response. Great choice. Anagro shampoo is available for this price. Would you like to, can I order here? Yes, you can order here. The Anagro shampoo is available for this price. And if so, please let me know how many you would like to order. And the customer is saying one, please. And the AI agent is telling, okay, here are the details. Would you like to proceed with purchasing one pack of Anagro? Yes. And now this is the beauty of the system. So it seems there was an issue adding the Anagro shampoo to the cart due to missing details. Let me try again and add it for you. And customer said, yes, sure. And now, I mean, I don't know what error occurred, but it has intelligently fixed the problem. And it's saying, great news, I've added the product to your cart. Now give me your address, name, and everything so that I can place the order. And now customer is saying, giving this information in a very unstructured manner again. I mean, a normal bot would have stuck here probably, or very difficult to understand this. But our AI agent has understood, it has placed the information where it needs to be placed, name, address, phone number. Would you like to proceed with? The customer has said thanks, and agent took it for a yes, and uh, it has updated the final information. Yes, yes, great news. I have successfully placed your order, and your order number is this. I have added these two quantities. Thank you. And now this is a happy customer. The customer came, they spent 5 or 10 minutes with you. You were available, and you have converted that customer into a paying customer. So, this
And
is
Shazad, one more thing I noticed, some of the
mhm.
chat is happening at 2300 hours, right? Is that correct? Like it's like 11 p.m.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
order was
Yes,
placed at 11 p.m. So a
yes,
normal call center definitely would not be available at
of
11
course.
p.m.
Of course. So
So
one
a
of
customer, Mhm.
Yeah. So I mean, if you look at the consumer behavior specifically, a lot of us, we work all day, and when we get home, maybe have our dinner and we are relaxing. That's the time when we want to interact with the with the businesses where we want to purchase. I mean, specifically in B2C scenarios. So, and that is the time when call centers are off because normal working hours are 9 to 5 or 9 to 6. So, and this is one of the biggest problem that 24/7 autonomous AI agents can help so much, in terms of improving the customer satisfaction scores and converting those customers. I mean, a lot of impulse buying is happening over the internet. You see something on Facebook or Instagram, and you all of a sudden you have this urge to buy. You start talking to the brand, they don't respond to you, and then you sort of cancel your the idea and maybe sleep or so customers, they give you a very small window of opportunity, and you have to be there to avail that opportunity. And this is
And
what our
Shazad,
AI
sorry
agents.
to interrupt, but I think a very relevant point also that we've noticed from the collections industry, from
Mhm.
banking, a lot of collection calls were happening in the working hours when it's difficult for the borrowers to attend calls. And
Yes,
by
yes.
offering the same during
Yeah,
out of office hours,
yeah,
we
yeah,
saw the
yeah, yeah,
engagement was 3 times.
yeah,
To
absolutely.
respond to the loan queries are anyway very difficult queries to solve.
Yeah,
And if you're in the middle of the day at work, it's
yeah,
not the call that you are expecting.
yes, yes,
So by getting this call towards end of the day or later when
yeah,
you are relaxed, it just
absolutely.
generate a much more
Yeah,
positive response.
yeah. There's a lot of privacy concerns when you are discussing your finances or debts. So ideally, you would want to be perhaps alone or more relaxed and at your own convenience. And I think it helps the businesses also to interact with the customer. When they are maybe at best to respond in more favorable way. So I think that this is where personalization comes in, and it's very difficult to achieve when you are working in a normal call center or that kind of scenario. So definitely it helps. You can achieve a lot of personalization. You can be there for the customer 24/7 whenever they want to speak with you or discuss with you. Uh, Unlike other way around when you are available. So there's a lot of value that is being killed just because of this configuration that we are available 9 to 5, but customer is available maybe after 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. So yes, that is a huge factor. So I'm gonna show a couple of more scenarios. For example, I think in this particular conversation, the customer wanted to track order. I mean, there are so many things we can discuss. How this platform is helpful, in terms of automating the operations and helping the teams to maybe reduce their workload and focus more on the things which matter. So, but I'm not sure how much time we have and our audience has.
Yeah,
So I'll try to just
yeah,
go
yeah.
through one more scenario quickly, and then I'll hand it over back to you, Nay. So
Okay,
this
sure.
guy, they started the conversation. Let's chat about Gen Farm, and the agent introduced, I am Sana, and whatever the tone they have given to the agent, it has introduced. Now, I have ordered on 12th of July. Today is 16th. So 4 days back, they ordered 12th of July, and still there is no update on my order. My order number is this. And now the agent is saying, okay, thank you for your patience. I will check the status of your order number this. I'll get back to you shortly. And now it has found the information. This is the order. It's fulfilled, and all the information that it can provide. Yes, is this order dispatched or not? Because I can track the order through GenForm website or DEX tracking. Now, this is uh, a partner issue probably because the courier they are using or end mile partner they are using, they are not giving the exact information. So what our AI agent is doing is your order is fulfilled. However, since you are unable to track it through the GenFirm website, I'll create a support ticket to escalate the issue for you. Please hold on for a moment. Now, it has created a ticket, provided a ticket ID, and it is telling the customer that one of our team member will connect you. And now you can see subsequently there are customer care team agent who is now helping the customer. So this is how and now this chat has been taken over by the back office, and now they can just communicate with this guy. I'll not send any message, but just to demonstrate. Now, can I have 2 more minutes? I'll quickly show a couple of things on the dashboard,
Go
which
ahead,
may
please.
be
Go ahead,
yeah,
please.
which may be interesting. Yeah. So, I mean, as I mentioned, the platform is helping the business to reduce their workload uh, by automating some of those things which we as human beings, we don't like to do. For all the clerical work we don't like to do, and we want to spend our time more on creative, more challenging problems, stuff like that. So this is exactly how we are helping the businesses. For example, now if I look at 24 hours uh, summary of how conversations are happening. So 2,500 people came to this brand. 970 were new conversations, while rest were maybe people who were already talking to the brand. 478 tickets were created. So this means uh, out of 100%, 18% tickets were created or matters were escalated back to the back office team. So this business has successfully achieved 82% automation on their customer interactions with them, be it, and you can see here it's tracking how many people wanted to shop, for example, how many people wanted to track. And this is all configurable on our platform. You can have your own workflow. If you are a bank, you might have a different funnel. If you're e-commerce, you have a different funnel. And you may be totally different business, uh, and you might want a completely a workflow that is unique to your business. So all that can be created and presented. Now, all the tickets that have been created in 24 hours, 78% tickets are already closed. So this shows that the brand itself is very good at providing the back office support. 7% are in progress, 14% are still yet to be worked on. And here for this specific business, we have e-commerce funnel. So they almost 12,000 people came in 7 days, 746. 6% of them wanted to do some shopping. And out of those 6%, we converted 42% of them. So now, rather than just being a cost center for a business, because usually customer services is seen as, after sales support and it's a cost center. But with the proper AI agent training and workflows, you can convert that cost center into a revenue generating activity. So there are some other stats which, just because we don't have a lot of time, I'll show you some other. So you can see even your human agents are now. So you get very clear reports for your human agents, how many tickets uh, they have taken, how many tickets have been resolved in progress, what is their resolution rate, how much time they take to resolve, what is their activity on different channels, how many messages they have sent on WhatsApp, how many messages they have sent on Instagram. So this platform gives you more flexibility. You want to have your workforce give your workforce a hybrid environment, work from home, work from office. They can, so you know how much they are working or how much stress they have. You know when your traffic is coming and deploy your team accordingly. So these things really help. Uh, I'll stop here and
Yeah.
I'll encourage if there are any questions but I'll stop here and let Nay take over.
Thank you so much, Shazad. This is terrific. Thank you for that wonderful presentation. One of the question in the mind of many conventional contact center user is, has this solution come to replace me? And I know so many people will have that kind of question,
It's
right?
it's a very interesting question, comes a lot.
Yeah,
So
I'm actually I just want to react to that. You know, actually, this solution isn't here to replace you, right? It's here to support you, actually, by making your work easier, faster, and
yeah,
more productive. You know, it
yeah. So
enhances what you already do best, so you can focus more on meaningful
sure.
interaction and to less repetitive task. You understand?
Yeah,
So I want
yeah.
to give room for people that have questions now. Please, if you have questions, can you do that by a show of hand? There is an icon that you will see for raising hands. So it is time for you to ask questions. Please, can you do that by raising your hand so that I can unmute your mic and permit you to ask your question? Do I have anybody that wants to ask question? If you have any question, please go ahead to ask. Or okay, I can see Michael. All right, so let me give room for Michael. Can you confirm you can? Yeah, can you unmute your mic and speak now? Michael, go ahead, please.
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Makhodzo.
Oh,
Surname
great.
is, in fact, Michael. Thank you very much for sharing the demo. I am obviously logged in from South Africa. I work for Liquid and Cloud Mania, so we are a hyperscaler and CSP as well. Just from a demo perspective, I mean, in the beginning, it was really lovely to sort of see the prompts and conversational prompts that you'd put in. However, I do understand there might have been a discrepancy, right, in trying to, I know that the lovely lady was trying to set up an appointment and nothing filtered through. So I just want to have an understanding. I mean, is that not the purpose of why we're here, right, is to filter through and enact and enable some of those instructions? So is there a particular reason why we were not able to see that? So that's just point one. The second point is also around the feedback, and I know this is more, I mean, I am a woman of color, right, so I'm quite big on diversity, and I know that under South Africa you did put in sort of South African accent, which isn't representative of our country as well. So it's quite interesting to see some of those nuances. But I think the most important part of this particular engagement is maybe trying to understand if the first part of the demo was more of a technical discrepancy, and what can we do to improve that. The reason why I'm bringing this forward is because I do look after our enterprise market across the African continent, and part of my work in supporting our startups is to facilitate market access. So we can't afford to have these sort of discrepancies in the presence of an enterprise customer. So I just want to know, I do know that mistakes of course happen. I have been in the
Yeah.
startup ecosystem, but how do we intend to sort of overcome some of those minor errors? Thanks.
Thank you so much. Amma, would you want to take that, please?
Sure, sure.
Yeah, great. Go
Hi,
ahead, please.
Mahmoud. So great questions. Let me jump to the first one. Yes, so the whatever you want to call it, benefits of curse of the live demos. You test something and it works 100%, and you go live and it doesn't work. So, but nevertheless, the idea being that the AI agents are provided with what the technical name is tool calling. So basically, tool calling is a function that an AI agent will integrate. So for example, in the case of general practice, basically AI agent will integrate to the diary that the receptionists keep for pharmacists, or sorry, the practitioners, and it will basically call that tool and book that appointment. Obviously, we were not able to follow through on that. So yeah, I would say technically it is 100% feasible, and I must book time with you to really show you the end-to-end booking. So it's very much feasible, and please take it as a one-off demo error. Now, with regards to your second question, I know, Faida, you want to add a little bit more, but we can come to it. On the second question, spot on. I think this is particularly the value Kazuku AI platform is adding. There's a lot of coverage of American, British, French, or European voices and accents and dialects out there. And there are many platforms out there. But we started Kazuku to cover the regions which are not let's call it off the shelf by the likes of Google or Microsoft. And we demonstrated one or two South African voices, but our AI is fully adaptable to create more voices, not just in English, but in local languages like Zulu or Afrikaans, and also it supports the voice cloning as well. So we're not saying that we are fully there, but the AI models are largely trained or in the process of being trained to really perfect that experience. Faida, you wanted to add more before we
Yeah.
hand over to Mahoso?
Yes, so I also wanted to touch base. So the reason as to why like for question one, the reason why it didn't go any further, as Amar has mentioned, this is we just set this up for the demo purposes. So it does actually book your appointment, but like Amar has also mentioned, we wanted to do the demo. Unfortunately, we did the demo on our own and it was working perfectly fine. I mean, when we came now to the session, I tried to book the appointment and it just didn't want to go past. But usually what we do is we have the prompt training. In there, you can put your booking appointment link in there, the AI agent will then pull the booking list and give you the available dates that would either fit your diary or give you spots that you will be able to fit into your diary. That's number one. Number two is with regards to the accents. Yes, so we can provide more voices. We've only added those two voices per each country, but we will be adding more. And the voice cloning is there, so there's multiple places you can do that as well.
Hey, sounds great. Thank you. Thank you so much for the feedback. I really do appreciate, and I know that part of development is that the journey is of course work in progress. Just from a language perspective, and I really do appreciate Ahmed a bit
Mhm.
about the language as well. I noticed when Fida had put in the prompt in French, right, bonjour, there was no response. And when I was looking at the AI agent, it's a South African AI agent, and obviously French is not an official language. So I just wanted to understand, was that too a technical discrepancy, or was that more various in the cultural and language sort of misalignment? I mean, it would make sense to say bonjour to a South African. It's like saying
Yeah,
to an Egyptian AI agent, which is
yes,
Zulu.
exactly. So normally the way AI works in our context, because we are using a large language model, so in this case it was OpenAI. OpenAI, and in fact, I encourage you to go on our website and play around with these voices, right? So really and truly, all you are caring about is a voice, because backend the agent is almost multilingual, because the multilinguistic capability is coming almost off the shelf from the likes of ChatGPT and others. So yes, it will be like a South African accent, some South African speaking French, kind of experience. But you can, for example, if you want to, you can always select like a French, or an African French as an example. But yeah, basically it's an off-the-shelf capability that is available. Faida, I think your screen is being shown. So um, so so largely in the project that we have done so far, these projects are done. Let's say we are doing a project for a large telecom. So all of this is customized and localized for a customer, right? An implementation. So we spend a good number of time to really train and these technologies and make them localized and relevant for a specific customer. I mean, or in other words, what I'm saying is these technologies or this what we have demoed is not like you come on a website and you download an agent and select and go live. It's not designed like that.
Yeah. I, I hope that answer your question. Am I correct?
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
great,
Thank you.
great.
Thank you very
Yep.
much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for asking questions specific to your mode of operation. All right, I would like to give room for one or two questions. Do we have anyone with any other area of concern before we close the session for today? Any question? Please can do that by the show of your hand. Let me quickly check the chat. Perhaps we have some questions there. Okay. Okay. All right. I guess none.
Okay,
Okay.
Adini, I can give you one that I actually received via the chat.
Okay.
So if you are a provider that just
Okay.
gives numbering services,
Hmm.
you will get an API from us, or you can use our system. So,
But sorry, if you could repeat the question as well, so we know what
okay.
the question was.
So if companies, for instance, who only sells numbers, do they need to do anything on the inventory, or would they just provide the numbers and we will configure it to our call center and enable the AI features? So with regards to that, we can either integrate into your existing voice system, or you can use our system. Okay.
Okay.
There was someone who showed their hand that wanted to ask a question, so they can unmute themselves.
Oh, okay. I think Obasi. Obasi, are you there? It seems you were trying to raise your hand. Hi, Obasi, are you there? Could you please raise your hand again so that I can unmute your mic? Okay. All right. So Anna, would you want to quickly address the question? Okay, good. I can see your hand now. All right. This is please unmute yourself, then ask your question, please. Obasi, Uchechukwu.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Obasi. Go ahead, please.
My name is Obasi Uchechukwu here in Nigeria. Sorry, I missed most parts of the class because my calendar didn't remind me on time. Okay, and if possible, getting the video recording would go a long way. So to know what happened from the beginning. However, I heard that part. Websites, go to our website, do some stuff. That will include the link to the website to that will help. Great. Let me ask this: what's the future AI is here? Okay. In line with this class, I want to know how AI will help in these areas, and the speech aspect of it where we dwell on. These areas where I'm personally involved as a religious leader, professionally as a media consultant and a certified advertising practitioner, and as an exporter too. So I want to know in these areas where the
Okay. I think that's your question, right? Can I go ahead?
Yes, that's my question.
All right. Thank you so much, Obasi. So you will get the video. All right. Immediately after this session, we'll share the video with you. Amma, would you want to respond to that, please?
Sure. I'm not sure if I fully get the question, but I think it was.
Let me quickly paraphrase. So he's saying that he's looking for what will be the application of our presentation in his own area of operation. He's a media consultant, as a religion leader, right? And also a transporter. So he's just looking for how this can be applicable in his own organization.
Well, great question. Well, to be honest, it's your creativity. So far, we've been experimenting in e-commerce, the demo that you have seen, and as well as in the microfinance lending use cases. So these are the use cases we have seen the good traction, and we have results. But we are more than happy to set up a bit of a detailed session after to explore what kind of work you do and how this can improve and what use cases can be created from there to leverage these technologies.
Okay. Yeah, I hope that answer your question, Obasi.
Partly it did. Where you said transporter, I meant as an exporter. So that
Exporter. Oh,
Okay.
so sorry, please. Exporter.
those
Okay.
great extent address the e-commerce aspect. My concern is the application, since I missed most part of the class.
Okay.
I think when it comes to exporting, clearly there's a lot of room for exporting services. I think learning these technologies and then building on the platform to serve, for example, clients abroad, as an example, in Europe or US. So we have some developer type of companies from Nigeria. I'm assuming you're from Nigeria, who are using our
Yeah.
platform to provide services overseas, in US particularly. So yeah, that's definitely one of the things we can discuss in terms of exporting IT services or AI-based IT services. So Nay, I'm conscious of the time that we are 16 minutes
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, Obasi. I would like to take just one more question, then we close the section for today. Do we have another person that want to ask a question? Do you have any question? All right, thank you, everybody. Okay, Wilson Maggot. Wilson Maggot. Let's give room for that person. Can you speak now, Wilson?
Yeah, hi everyone. You can hear me?
Yes, we
Yes,
can hear you. Go
Wilson.
ahead, please.
Yeah, my name is Wilson Maguta. I'm based in Kenya, from Biobab. Just more of an appreciation and a compliment. Thank you for the invite. Thank you for the presentation. Thank you for the insights, and we look forward to further engaging with you and to understand more and to play around with the tool also, and also to ask more questions once we get used to it. So we'll be interacting more as we continue to understand better the tool and how best we can also apply it on our end. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Wilson. We appreciate that. That is a partner remark. All right, so thank you all for joining us today. We hope you found the session insightful and inspiring. And if you have any questions, further questions or feedback, I would like you to learn more, definitely. Just feel free to reach out to us and at kazoko.ai, to us directly from contact us at kazoko.ai, or send email directly to adeniadeshola@kazoko.com. We are always available to address whatever your concern is. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll reach out to you via the video and follow up with you as well. Thank you so much. We appreciate your coming. Thank you, everyone.